and welcome. Avion here. Today we'll be going through The Twins, the second game that Random Studios has made. Soon, eventually, we'll get to the actual test series of them. But today is not that day. Here, get everything so I can see my model. Close the game. There you go. Let's get started, shall we? You've taken it upon yourself to indulge your curiosity by plunging headfirst into this game, otherwise known as The Twins. Hey, it's the same room from last time. Except, this isn't a game. I need you to listen and read very carefully. I only get this one opportunity to explain things for what they are, but before continuing on, you will need to... very similar to the summoning so far. Yep. All same dialogue so far. Have you ever thought there might be a ghost in your house? Maybe some other kind of entity. Something more sinister. Maybe you have, and maybe you haven't. But after this session, you will, whether you want it or not. You're about to do stuff with the weak mind, oh, faint of heart. Let's get different. It's my real question. So far, it's all the same. Ah, here we go. Two spirits who you are going to call upon invite you home, because what could possibly go wrong? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Now I think we're getting to something different. Thin lines. Rules. Yep, we must participate, that's simple some more. Let's have one ghost, we got two! Spooky. Yep. I take full responsibility you didn't accept. Mirror, piece of paper, right. Yep, got all of that. Very much alone. We'll write various instructions for you to follow. You will go around this room from place to place and track all objects. Yep. Would be... I'm assuming it'll be different in some way once we actually start. Let us begin. The twins. You've been warned. And so scared, I'm shaking my boots. The coffee is rattling. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will perform a very specific ritual. This has to be done exactly as follows. You cannot skip any steps that you cannot pick and choose. Which parts of the perform. This is imperative to this working. Yep. I didn't even draw it in the middle, but it is already there, and I still have the paper from last time. So let's just use the same paper. Using the same paper from a previous ritual into this ritual, that's totally not going to do anything, right? Yeah. Now that the symbol has been drawn on your paper, you will write your name first to last and middle. Do not use initials. Make sure you write your full name in its entirety. Do not use the nicknames. How do I link? Come on. Anyway, so name here. Avion. Zero. It might be a nickname that I use on the internet, but I've used it so long, it pretty much just is another name. Because what is truly a name but something that you have chosen to call yourself? And, well, this is a name that was not chosen by my parents. This is a name that I chose of my own free will and volition. We call it. So it's up to you to determine whether that's more or less real than my birth name. This also keeps you from tracking me down as easily. Noises, sounds. Finally, you're going to take that piece of paper with the symbol, the name written upon it, and read your name aloud while staring into the mirror. You will read your name aloud once, twice, thrice. 3 times aloud, your name will be read. The room that the mirror is in should be darkened. You should have a light guiding you here. So the step, return to your device with the piece of paper and get ready for any following instructions. Not sure, this is the first time I'm actually going to use the mirror in my room. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. There. Probably heard that in the background. And a mic. To obtain the following steps of this ritual, search around the room and interact with any and all objects that may present themselves to you when you're ready. The items may seem to appear randomly, but I assure you the items will always appear to each individual in the order they're meant to for the ritual to work. Good luck. Like how we have like a little different character thing. Wait. The room's different. It's kind of reversed. Like a mirror. How dare. I don't know what to interact with first. Fireplace it is. Fire burns from tree to tree, deathly screams of agony. Families of ash upon the pyre, the witches fueled with vile desire. A curse planted near, curse afar. Pickled lamb's head inside a jar. The tongue of an ox, eye of a frog. A hag rises silently from the fog. A man enchanted, a wash of rain, loins filled with seed to sustain. A life is brought forth to bring death, a quiet murmur and begs for one more breath. Children sewn together, neatly stitched, a night unholy, black as pitch. In father's workshop they were made, but father's workshop they did not stay. Also, you know what, I keep... So one of the reasons you'll notice why, with my model, that I tend to put on my mask and off my mask all the time is because I have set to Shift Z. And every time I tend to accidentally tag that randomly while trying to run around fast and move in these games, because usually Shift is run and then Z might accidentally be an interact. However, I think for this one, considering the little RPG character here has like no face, let's go with just wearing the mask for the rest of this, and let's see if I even remember to do that. Chiados. Candles. In case my earlier warning was not clear, do not light candles if you have candles lit to blow them out. Do not have fire around you when performing these rituals. Oh, does incense count? I'm burning sage. Candles are often used in many rituals, not excluding demonic. Bear that in mind and continue your exploration. And the book just gets us out of here. Until he next, mother called, to beckon child within the walls, kept hidden away from chance of aid. No soul knew, no duke nor maid. The wire wrapped from fingertips, to suffocate, tear, choke, and rip. Around the neck the wire goes, a severed head roll over toes. Tilly was born for this, more vile, toxic, twisted than cis. Joy only followed in death's awake, the conscious empathy weakness forsake. Mask off. See, he was gonna forget. Already read. Crack in the wall. Seems that there might be less objects this time around. Might be for a shorter recording. Mirror. You must follow these next instructions very carefully. Eh. I'm also still like Xing out everything that I do. Oh fuck it. Anyway. Next write the names Tracy and Tilly on the piece of paper. Tracy. Tilly. Now look into your mirror and stare deeply into your own eyes. Do not break eye contact with yourself while you do this. Repeat the following words 6 times over. Tracy, Tilly, I invite you to play. 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 You're welcome for bringing those two in your house, by the way. You can thank me later. Once you repeat these words 6 times, you may break eye contact and come back to your device. Make sure the room is entirely dark as you do this. If the lights are on, they may not reveal themselves to you. Again, how do I turn the sun off? If they make their presence known to you, ignore them entirely and quickly revert back to your device to continue the rituals. If you hear them, hide. Hear them, hide. Anything new? Anything new? Maybe objects will appear. I don't know. Is that it? Everything? They watch you from the mirror. Ah, bed. Wait, bed's new. Grandmother's bed, warm, lovingly fluffed. Hearted, blood-stained sheets, screams echoed yet muffled, soul retreating from empty, cold, barren husk. Sunshine painted on misery, dawn painted on dusk. Her feet dissected, corpse desecration. Blood flows to next destination. Clotted, frugally spent, stingy veins unsharing. A little girl watches, lone, uncaring. First victim down, many to go. Her own flesh and blood reaped not sown. Floodgates of laughter filling silent abyss. A feeling of sorrow has gone amiss. Okay, new object. New object somewhere? Object. Object. Teddy bear. Teddy bear shared, teddy bear torn, from jagged edge and twisted thorn. Father made a bear for them, stitch of fabric neatly hemmed. Teddy bear shared, teddy bear sought, a war for teddy bear often fought. The girl's evil of heart and ill intent, teddy bear to the dungeon was sent. Rescued Teddy from the depths dark, dangerous and hidden kept. Wooden stairs of ricket and rack, painful nails, a rust intact. Bloody foot travel step by step to rescue Teddy bear from the depths. But mother waited in darkness shade, and girl's intent was transparent to maid. Teddy torn and Teddy tattered, the girl's heart's whole now left shattered. Vengeance sought, though vengeance gained. A bitter thought of malice remained. Thing, new object, where art thou? Head. Window? So it is written, so it shall come to pass. You've embarked upon a journey you may not escape. Rituals pulled from wicked deeds, written in spite, hatred and malice, vengeance, and all things unholy. You must finish what you've started. You cannot quit. You cannot surrender, for if you stop the process now, they will never leave. I accepted the scripts. You made a pact with the twins. You don't know what you were doing, but they did. They're watching you now. They can hear you, see you. and they're waiting. Have you seen them move in the shadows? Have you heard the pitter-patter of their little feet? The gateway was open, and you were warned, yet you chose to accept the agreement anyway. I'm sorry for all those affected by their vileness. I cannot let them haunt me any longer. The witch, their mother, is the same woman responsible for so much misery in the world today. Aveonzero, mother of the twin evils. Wicked witch of the bog, destroyer of innocence, twister of fates, and summoner of the demonic. I had no other choice. She haunts my dreams. They all do. Her demons, her spawn, her curses. You will see them at night, you know. You will see them when you close your eyes. You will forever haunt your dreams until you stop them. And how do you stop that which does not want to be stopped? You continue onward into the most uncomfortable moments, leading through ritual after ritual as asked of you. A regretful message from a friend. Good luck. The hangout was what we talked to in like the summoning. More or less. Hey? The bloody birthday kisses from wicked lips. Crimson stained mouth from bloody sips. Cake topped with flesh and baked in bloody bowls. Infused with essence of screaming granny souls. Man, I feel like Jack Skellington would love to read this. Bloody birthday girls with the bloody birthday smiles. Crimson stained floorboards over bloody stained tiles. Styles. Bloody birthday gifts from bloody birthday hands. The bloody ponytails neatly woven unto bloody bands. Bloody birthday candles blown with bloody birthday wishes. Bloody gifted pets such as dogs, cats, and bloody fishes. Bloody celebrations with bloody birthday screams. Bloody birthday cakes topped with bloody birthday creams. I think I said blood a few times. Maybe. Object. Letter. You must follow these instructions very carefully. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Okay. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Okay. Now look into your mirror and stare deeply into your own eyes. Do not break eye contact with yourself while you do this. Following your words 6 times over. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Come and claim your gift. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Come and claim your gift. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Come and claim your gift. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Come and claim your gift. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Come and claim your gift. Happy birthday, Tracy and Tilly. Come and claim your gift. Once you repeat these words 6 times, you may break eye contact to come back to your device. Make sure the room is entirely dark to do this. The lights are on. They may not reveal themselves to you. You may hear the girls around you as they look around for what they wish to take from you. Hopefully it's not too severe. Yes, I have Sadby. I'm offering you up this tribute, Sadby. Just go with it. You'll have a pair of twins to, like, hang out with. But they take and keep an eye out for things going missing. Oh yeah, I forgot. Watch your objects if they move on their own. You know they're here. Bookshelf. You're new. A favorite toy of the twins were dolls made so well. Father stitched and sewn until fingers begun to swell. Hours upon hours of craft rip, tear, and break. Once completed, washed and scrubbed in mother's wicked lake. Dolls pristine and dolls beloved by twins with glee. Dolls with glass eyes and resin moving as if set free. Dolls that walk and dolls that run. Dolls free to roam. Dolls that stalk and dolls that hung from ropes around their home. Wasn't that just lovely? Dolls are watching you. I mean, I hope they are. Kind of set them up like that. Ooh, dress. Little dresses for little twin. A little dress spun out of sin. A little dress upon little frame. Little evil plays little games. Little laughter from little lips, little hands around scissors grips, little slash and little tear, little whispers and little stares, little blood on garments worn, little skin from bodies torn, little brain pulled from little nose, little flesh wrapped frame struck little pose. Seriously, when we get to the random game after this one, it's gonna be a fucking whiplash. You can hear their screams still quiet in the night air. What are you? Can't tell really. I think it's just another dress. Dressed one finished and finely made, with doll's hair spun into a braid. Upon little head of twin did it lay, as tormented father begun to pray. What have I done, said father dear, as wicked mother smiled from shadows near. A masterpiece crafted, said wicked mother, from evil lips touted from one lover to another. Our daughters' dolls, their dolls in flesh, upon wire frame I spun and meshed, and by your decree I claim their life. How can I forgive myself, my beloved wife? Evil were evil still. Even gone persists their will. Key, I think. Or it's a shell. I can't tell. Maybe it's rope. It's a rope. Tormented among man hung from ceiling high, by noose of grip his neck did cry, ringing of ears and snap of bone, from high above stairs his body prone. Forgiven not, forgotten never, life and guilt refused to sever. Upon floors of creek his spirit haunts, as wicked mother smiles with wicked taunts. A foolish man beguiled by love, heartstrings tugged, pushed and shoved. A witch of venom her words did pour, but what misery half her burdens bore. It's just fun to read this rhyming bullshit. Anyway, you can hear his body sway with the creak of the rope. Notes. It is of utmost importance that you do as I beg of you. As I do not have much time to explain what is going on here. You must break the curse set by Helga von Stein. There is one of many that you've begun to cast upon yourself. Not only does her spirit haunt your residence, but so does that of her evil daughters and her tormented husband. You don't know what you were dealing with when you began this process, and for that I am deeply regretful. If you see her, do not speak to her. If you hear her children, do not listen. If you see their father, do not stare into the eyes of misery. They will haunt you forever if you do not finish your task. Please, you must put an X through every word written thus far on your paper. Let's put an X through the symbol you drew. This will not buy you much time, but will make it hard for the demonic entities to read, as the X changes the symbol and words. Continue onward, or you will never escape their hauntings. I mean, this symbol kind of already has an X in its design. I guess I could put another X on it. Hello. Ah, new. A ring placed upon a little finger, necklace placed around a neck of singer. A painful wail did leave her throat, as cries of fear to the top did float. Twins of evil made into dolls, drowned in lakes and made to crawl. Upon land were spiked and blood was drained, to make rosy lipstick of painful stain. Beautiful in life, but forever beautiful dead. In crimson moonlight, the words were said, wicked mother cast wicked spells upon heads cursed with wicked bells. A ringing in the ear and a bucket of blood did pour from vein like dams did flood. Daughters rose from dead of night to haunt forevermore and spread their blight. If Julie goes missing, they're still with you. Sniff? Dagger cut and hatchet sliced, cartilage snapped and bone diced, fingers ripped from socket holes, conscience spent to pay the toll. Workshop of father, mother's play, daughters' prison their souls did stay, buried bones in boxes neat, wasted parts, dogs for treats. Look, if you want to get rid of a body, feed it to a pig, not a dog. The more you know, the less safe you become. Apples? Bucket of blood. That's not apples. Bucket of blood drained from the vein. Father's pleads and cries in vain. Mother's wishes rose to the top. Upon wicked throne, her envy hot. Jealous of her beautiful twins, mother drained them of their sins. Punishment for beauty greater than own, to live as dolls forever alone. Cast from father's sight they were, with wicked tongue did hatred spur, and on night of envy the girls were gone. The queen hung the king, treated as pawn. Look, generally you tend to want your children to, like, be better than you, so I would hope my kids look better than me. Fuck. Talk to me. Nah. You don't seem like a fun conversation partner. I'm having more fun reading all the poems. Book. Book, I think. Book new. Book. Evidence buried deep underground. Evidence burned, silent is sound. Clues in blood written upon page. Ritual set, the newfound stage. You've unlocked the final seal. You've pushed phantoms to world of real. You've let loose evil into your home. You've trusted those who now free roam. A curse is cast upon thy head. A curse from wicked demons said. A curse upon your house is cast. Ungrave the girls, ungrave them fast. I don't think ungrave is a word. I think it's like exhume. Hurry, time is not on your side. Much misery, so much death, it is now your burden. I've known a few people to die. Be here. Please, just doll in a bear now. Doll in a chair now. Managed to make it to the end, or the beginning. However, I have some good news and some grave news. The good news is, if you manage to complete all of the rituals, you've bought yourself a little bit more time to escape. Been knowingly unleashed into your life. The grave news is, you did not complete the rituals properly and skipped you got much less time. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, no, it's doing the chainmail bit. So far, still the same as the summoning. Specifically, you must tear out the piece of paper you used there. Oh yeah, that's still the same. Following names, credits, not responsive for random hats. I feel like I went through that one a lot faster than I did the summoning. Which is fine, that means I can go through the next one, and it's going to give you some fucking whiplash, I tell you what. So, this has been the Twins, the second game through the Random Studios. Next we'll be going through, I believe it is... Let me see here. I usually have to go to the Steam store page and double check for what I am on. Because you can go to the Random Studios and you can go through all of their games, but you have to browse specifically through the games to see what has been... yes, okay, next is... Yeah, that's the next one. That's definitely going to be some whiplash. Well, here we go. Thank you for joining me along onto this funny little chainmail game. But it is now the end, and let me see here. A little outro song. Along with the screams of the damned. Trust me, that's on brand. We get black screen. Catch you next time.